Hello, I'm Grace Chadding. Welcome to Relationship Academy, where we teach you lessons that they didn't teach you at school. And I just want to give you a short introduction to the online video course Mend It, Don't End It. Now, what is the online video course? What's it about, this Mend It, Don't End It? Well, it's a step-by-step process to move people who's feeling challenged in their marriage or their relationship, to move them from breakdown to breakthrough. And it's set out in a very clear process of 10 easy steps. And I've bracketed the easy because some people will find it easy once they've got the roadmap, but other people will find it a little bit more difficult. But you know, anything worth having is worth putting some effort into. So the 3 stages of the Mend It, Don't End It process is, first of all, to stabilize the situation. Secondly, to align, so to get into alignment with your partner or your spouse and to reconnect with each other. And the third stage is to develop the relating skills that you didn't have to stop you from breaking down. So, but also to develop some vision for your marriage or relationship. So overall, we've got the 3 stages and we've got 10 steps. So the first stage, to stabilize the situation, involves 3 steps. And then to the second stage, to align and to get reconnected with each other, involves 4 steps. And finally, the third stage involves 3 steps. So it's 10 steps altogether in 3 stages, and it's a very clear process. So step number 1 is to park the problem. Now, often people get caught up in arguing and debating and discussing late into the night what the problem is, and often they both have a different idea of what they consider to be the problem, and mostly it's neither one of those things. So going on and debating and discussing over and over again what you think the problem is and how to sort the problem out actually becomes a problem in itself. And you know, you may have the feeling of when your partner says, well, we need to sort things out, we need to talk, and you know, you kind of roll your eyes and think, oh God, no, not again, especially at 11 o'clock at night. So the first step is to stop doing all that, because it hasn't brought you any success. So the first stop is to stop trying to solve the problem. The second step is to commit to the process. Now, committing to the process involves making a very explicit agreement. And I actually like people to write out an agreement and to commit to the program, to make your marriage a priority and to stick to this agreement and to sign it. And the agreement is for 90 days. So there needs to be a very clear commitment to the process, and that is the second step. So step 3 is about making your marriage a priority. If you have a look here, this young man's holding up his driving license. When you were learning to drive, you took lessons, you budgeted some money, you took the time. So time, energy, money, and practice you put into it. This couple, all nice and fit, they go to the gym, and maybe you do too. People pay out good money for their gym membership and they go to the gym several times a week and they put the effort in. And if your marriage fails, like this couple, you'll be seeing solicitors and you'll have to make appointments and spend time going there. You'll write out affidavits and you'll pay somewhere in the region of $20,000 or £20,000, which is the average price for a divorce now. So it is worth making your marriage a priority to turn it around and sort it out. So that would be the end of stage 1, moving into stage 2, which is about align and reconnect with each other. A lot of the difficulty couples have is that they try to sort problems out from a position of being disconnected from each other. And you cannot solve a problem from a position of being disconnected. That's why you need to set the problems aside and you need to reconnect with each other first. So step 4 in the program will give you techniques and ways on a daily basis and weekly basis of how to reconnect with each other and to get into alignment so that you've become allies, both of you together, moving together to sort your marriage out rather than pulling away from each other. Step 5, once you've stabilized the situation and you've reconnected, it will be time then, things will start to feel more hopeful and you'll start to feel better because you have both reconnected and you're both headed in the same direction. So step 5 is the relationship wheel. So it will be taking you through all the significant aspects of your relationship together and looking how to improve every aspect. Step 6 is about stop playing games. Everybody plays games and most people don't know that they do play games. So the main game that most people play is the blame game and you need to stop doing that. Other games that people play are, well, if it wasn't for you, la la la, or what about my wooden leg, and many other games. So step 6 in the program will show you how to recognize the games that you play, how destructive they are, and why it's important for you to stop doing that. Step 7 is about becoming emotionally honest. Because most people are not really honest with each other. You'll see our couple here with the masks. They are nice and they don't want to upset anybody or they don't want to sound horrible or whatever. And they're not really being honest. Equally here we've got Jekyll and Hyde, where everybody's got their nice side and then they've got their nasty side, and they're not always aware of how nasty their nasty side can be. So this step helps you to identify that and to change it, and actually for both of you to get to, like this little child who's open and honest and just is real. So being emotionally honest is a very, very important skill and quality to have in any marriage. So step number 8 then takes us to conflict regulation, how you manage conflict. Avoiding conflict, never having any, or thinking that you don't have any, but just you're not aware of it, is not a virtue. You need to learn how to manage conflict and how to regulate it so that you can sort things out when you disagree or you're not seeing eye to eye. So it's about moving you from this position of blame to getting past who needs to be right. Of course both parties think that they're right. And then finishing up where you actually listen to each other to understand, but also that you're able to have a good, clear communication style that is, you're able to convey what you honestly need and want and, and to share, and that you're able to listen and hear each other. And then step number 9 is about creating healthy boundaries. Many couples don't know what boundaries are, and that you've got personal boundaries, couple boundaries, family boundaries. Here we've got her best friend and her partners flirting with her friend. Here we've got mother-in-law interfering and telling her son-in-law how it should be. Sometimes people allow friends, family, and even their own children to interfere too much in their couple relationship, and they don't realize that it's a boundary issue. So step number 9 will help you to understand that a bit better. And then step number 10 is about getting from A to be, from where you are to where you want to be, having some vision for your relationship and developing the relating skills that you need. So that's the 10 steps. You may still be unsure about whether you want to stay or go. And if you're in that position, you may want to learn more, and it certainly is worth taking the time to learn these lessons. If you're still unsure about your marriage, you may want to sign up for the advanced online video course, Mend It, Don't End It. So take yourself over to kajabinext.com. That's kajabinext.com, where you can buy the whole video course for less than the price of 2 solicitor's letters or a gym membership, or even a course of driving lessons. For less than all of those things, you can buy that course now. You could download it and you could be starting to turn your marriage around. You'll get 55 plus videos delivered over a 6-week period to watch in the comfort of your own home. So mend it, don't end it. Bye for now.